It is. It's your boy Dutch the Damon, and you now watching Damon Time with Dutch. On today's episode of Prison Stories Uncut, we over East Baltimore in them real trenches with it, man. Now, this situation took place 20 some odd years ago, right? I was over East Baltimore in that real ghetto. But before I hop off in the storytelling mode, I want to send a big shout out to the brother Amar Jones. His brother, a loyal supporter, sent his hard-earned money in, blessed the channel through Cash App. Appreciate you, brother Amar Jones. Definitely ain't gonna let you down. And last but not least, we got the brother Deontay Scott. Just stay locked in, brother. I got us. Deontay Scott. Appreciate you. Now that we got that out the way, let's get it. All right, y'all. So we got another special request story coming out the heart of East Baltimore, man. Now, this brother, one of my good brothers, man. Big fan of the channel. He's serving time right now. Got his people to reach out, tell me, sent me a donation, say he want me to tell his story. So without further ado, get your popcorn ready, strap your seatbelt on, and enjoy the ride. All right, man. Yeah, so this brother, he grew up in the trenches over East Baltimore, up that hill. But his family was originally from down Lafayette Projects. His father was a Jamaican, used to run with the Jamaicans back then down there. Do your homework, do your research. They was getting money back in the day. But anyway, they knocked the projects down. The city demolished the projects. So they moved up the hill on Preston Street. Now, his father's name was Chicky. Back in the day, Chicky was the muscle for the Jamaicans, known for slinging that pistol. But since his crew went down back in the day, Chicky operated alone. But he was still getting to the money. I mean, it wasn't no secret. A blind man could see Slim was getting to it. The good brother mother, which was Chicky's girl, she riding around the city in a Mercedes, hopping out fur on our back, diamonds and gold around her neck. You know what I mean? Player shit. And it wasn't no different with Chicky's son, the good brother. All the latest sneakers, all the latest video games, all that shit. Chicky spoiled them, his mother and him. Shit, man, brother was telling me when they first moved up the hill, Chicky had went and got burglar bars put on all the windows, front and back door. He said back then he was young, he ain't understand it. But as he got older, he realized. See, Chicky wasn't doing no nickel and diamond. He was a weak man. Strictly bricks on up. You want an onion or something like that, you got to holler at somebody else. And he ain't taking no shorts. Hero. I mean, he out that old school mob. Ain't no coming short. But anyway, all right, now, like I said, his girl, she was running around in the Mercedes. He had the Cadillac, Eldorado, with the white walls. Clean. He used to ride through the trenches in that bitch. And I remember when we was little, niggas used to be like, there go the governor. Niggas used to call that nigga the governor. But anyway, it was another old head named Kenny that lived up the hill that was getting money. Now what happened was, for a brief moment, a little drought had came through there. And Chicky was the only nigga with good cane. But being his door was a drought, he done put an extra little tax on the original price. So instead of charging 36, he wanted 43K for a bird. Now the old head Kenny, who was a gangster in his own right, he knew Chicky, and he knew Chicky was a savage. He done did business with him before, and it was all love. And now he playing hardball with these new prices. So now Kenny, thinking because he got a little history with Chicky, they go back a little bit, that Chicky would give him a little breathing room on the prices. But when they meet up, it don't go like that. The man standing firm on his price. Kenny trying to get 3 birds at the old price. Chicky ain't budging. So originally they had met up in the bar. Now Kenny is mind blown that Chicky won't do this one-time deal for him. So needless to say, when they parted ways, Kenny was hot. Because not only did Kenny disagree with the Jamaicans getting no money over East, but then he basically spit in his face with the prices. This is what he thinking. It's a drought. He ain't really got no other options. That's when the cruddy start kicking in. Niggas feeling some type of way about Joe charging no type of price. I ain't even from up here. But see, Chicky was a real Jamaican from the islands. That's been in Baltimore for a long time. But he was from the islands. So now, Kenny wants some man, fuck yo. Put a play together for yo. All right, so fast forward a little bit. Chicky girl, which is the good brother's mother, she used to get her hair done down on Greenmount Avenue. Like every week she was down there like clockwork. See, old man Kenny had a nigga named Snake. It's not his real name, we're gonna call him Snake. Follow Chicky girl around. So the story goes, one afternoon, she pulled down Greenmount Avenue, not knowing she being followed to her hair appointment. It's a nigga in a black Astro van parking across the street from her while she's parking. The beauty salon sat on the side of the street on Greenmount Avenue, the same side of the street that Snake is parked his van on. So basically, she got to get out of her car and walk across the street to go into the beauty salon. So boom, she shuts the car down, hop out the car, lock the doors. Now Chicken is walking across the street towards her. She looked both ways and she started walking across the street towards him. They get ready to cross paths. But when they get to the yellow lines, he grabs her, throw her in the chokehold. The doors on the van swing open. He quickly dragged her, throw her in the van. The other nigga that was in the back of the van held her down in the van. I'll sneak her up, hop back in the bitch, pull off. They hit it down Green Mountain Avenue.